because we thought it was up. We had already won game one, Skip, and they won it decisively. And it looked like they were about to win game two, take a stranglehold on this series. And lo and behold, what happened, Skip? The Mavericks go on a 22-5 run to end the game. And Dirk Nowitzki gets a left-handed shot with 3 seconds left, and they end up winning the game, get some momentum, even though the Heat won game three. The Mavericks at that point said, you know what, we beat them. And no matter how far they get ahead, we could always chase them down. They felt they could chase them down. And LeBron still has that. And he says, it still ticks me off to this day. And so he's like, Skip, it's a fine line. Because if they were in Staples, the bench wouldn't need to go crazy like that. The fans would be going crazy. They would give them the energy. Because, Skip, you remember early in the bubble, LeBron was saying, we need our sideline to give us, give us some juice. Because it's like, it's solid. It's solid. You make a shot, Skip. You hear the squeaking of the shoes on the court. You hear the swishing of the net. Well, it's a fine line because the players are trying to give them the energy because even though they're starting to have family member and more personnel there, Skip, they can't cheer. I mean, Skip, you just got to sit there. Ooh, that was a good shot. Ooh, look at that block. Man, look at that dunk. And so it's nothing. So the bench is trying to get them going, but LeBron was like, hold on, bro. So I get what the bench is trying to do, but I also understand LeBron's point of view. He's like, and it's hard because they realize that they're close, they're 3 games away, and they don't want to mess this up. But don't worry about it. Go. Yeah, hold on. Just tell them to hold on for them celebrations. We got something planned for y'all. Coming downtown, baby.
Monday.
No.
It'll be over tonight.
No.
Lakers in 2. Okay, help me out here.
Yes.
Do the Heat have a Dirk or a Jason Kidd?
No.
No, they do not. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time with this SH ain't over.
Yeah, it ain't over.
They were up 32 points.
Yeah.
They had just concluded a 77-32 run. And he's saying, this ain't over because I remember game 2 back in 2011.
Yeah.
I got to call baloney on this one. I'm sorry. It was way over.
No, it wasn't.
He knew it, and everybody knew it. And I also have to call baloney on this revisionist history about what happened in 2011, which was LeBron's first go-around in the finals with the Miami Heat.
Right.
What you said is true. Dwayne hit the 3. They kind of got a little too full of themselves.
He held a pose, too.
Yep. Which he does that. And usually he just backs it right up. Okay? It ain't bragging if you can do it, right? If you back it up. Okay, so they lost that game, but then they went to Dallas and they won game 3. So they are up 2-1. So it's not like that collapse wrecked them the rest of the way. They're in perfect position to close this thing out fairly quickly, up 2-1. And what happened was something that LeBron is trying to camouflage. It's like he's trying to take the onus off what really happened the rest of that series, which was he melted down. It was the greatest superstar collapse I have ever witnessed in a lengthy, in a longer series. On the biggest stage in the NBA, the chosen one became the frozen one. And I don't know how to sugarcoat this because in the last 3 games, he averaged 15 points a game. Well, this is a guy capable of averaging 30 a game, as you well know. And in the last 3 games, he went 2 of 12 from 3, which is 17%. He went 4 of 10 from the free throw line, which is obviously 40%. It was way below what he is capable of doing. And yet, on the biggest moment, he just couldn't handle it. He learned to handle it the next year when they broke through against the Thunder, but let's not revise history over what happened.
See, Skip, you trying to see...
But he's trying to blame the whole series loss on game 2.
No, that's not what he said. He said he's blaming that game. He said, let's not get in... the game is not over. Skip, they were up by 32, but it was still like 6 minutes in the third, 6 or 7 minutes left in the third, and they still had an entire fourth quarter.
Well, by then... Bam's gone and Dragic is gone and Jimmy Butler turned his ankle so bad I couldn't believe he wasn't gone.
And they still with all that on the court they still cut it to like 15 to 13 to 15 points.
Oh, so that's why he played almost the whole thing.
Yeah, too. Killer instinct.
Had to.
Don't you want killer instinct?
Yeah, I want killer instinct on triple doubles.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
That's what we try. We try to get one. Gonna get one tonight though.
Trying to go get a triple double because it looked to me like it was the all-time front-running stat padding in the fourth quarter to play all the way to the 123 mark of a game in which you led by 32 points. Were you that afraid of Kendrick Nunn?
Yeah.
Were you?
Because Skip, they had a lapse.
Oh, okay.
I mean, did the game end up? Did they end up winning by 32? No. Let me ask you a question. If LeBron sits out, AD sits out, do you believe they win this game by 32, by 17? I think they won by 17. What do you think they win this game by?
I don't know. I like their bench. They got a lot of fire. Let JR and who else?
Jared Dudley.
Not Jared Dudley.
You know Quinn?
Yeah, I love Quinn Cook. As LeBron said before the year started, as good a catch and shoot three-point shooter as there is in the league. And every time he's in there, I'm like, he can really play.
And we're going to try to get all these guys some playing time so they can say, they're playing the fight. Quinn Cook's already played in the finals because he was at Golden State the last couple of years.
Yep.
So, but we're going to try to get these guys some playing time. It's probably going to be like game 3, game 4, but we're going to give them a little playing time. That's what we're trying to do.
So what are you doing? What if, I hate to even bring this up, I'm going to knock on wood before I even say this. What if the King had gotten hurt in
basketball
with 5 minutes
He
left?
playing basketball.
Playing basketball?
Yeah, playing basketball.
What if he'd been gone for the rest of the series?
People don't say that with Tom Brady being in the game, throwing passes, and nobody asks, well, what if Tom Brady got hurt? Coach Belichick said he's quarterback. We playing football. If he gets hurt, he gets hurt.
LeBron James is ending year 17. You should take the opportunity to just rest up a little
We
bit.
did. We had 5 months to rest. Remember?
Yeah, you got the greatest break of your career.
Hold on.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Guess who else got that rest? Kawhi, Giannis, James Harden, Russ. Everybody else got that same amount of rest. It's not like he got 5 months and everybody else got 5 days.
They're all kids compared to the King.